Welcome back to Let Me Talk.
Let me talk.
The world is going mad, isn't it? You look at the amount of money they're paying for this boy, it's just absolutely bonkers.
Chelsea paid £6.7 million for him. Wolfsburg paid £18 million in January of last year, and now we're talking about £50-odd million.
He's a good player, but he's a great player.
Let me talk. Let me talk.
Anyway, in other news, Bernardo Silva is leaving. Bernardo Silva that you seem to love so much.
I don't love him. He's your player. He's been one of your best players.
I hate his fucking God. I hate him so much.
And he's been a fantastic and loyal servant.
Oh, Jesus. And he did 10 years without anybody even noticing. But man, the guy played a lot of matches. Like, he played like 98% of matches. 98%.
Yeah.
The guy, I like him. Like, I like his utility, but
very durable. And he plays like all positions. He can play central midfield. He can play as a winger.
I think maybe that's kind of my issue with him. My issue with him is that you don't really see, like, just on paper. Obviously, on paper you don't see his impact, but you have to watch him. You have to look at him. You have to see the intelligence in his positioning, in his movement. He's that kind of player that uses more of his brain to play than.
Yes, and he's a very irritating player who will get it under your skin, under the skin of opponents. So he's very nasty.
Yeah, he's a good lad. But the reason I've not liked him was because I've not liked his lack of pace. I've not liked his lack of vitality. But I do like his heart and his intelligence and his tactical now. But it just seems like in the games where we don't play well, he gets overrun. Honestly, I don't see him often dragging the team back from a negative position. That's just my impression of Bernardo Silva. And the fact that for many years he's tried to leave the club and Pep just, keeps riding him. Now the riding is over. So my main thing, he loves the guy so much. I've not seen love like that.
Yeah.
But I think Pep likes that kind of stuff. He likes that kind of thing. But for me, my hope with Bernardo Silva leaving is that we can finally get our boy Claudio to come and play some fucking football for us. Because I've been hyping this guy. He did well in the Club World Cup, and then he arrived at the club. I mean, the club does like a whole video for him, introducing him to us, and they just ship him out to fucking prison. And he has not been playing football since. For Girona, he's only like 8-star, something ridiculous.
Okay.
So my problem is that even if he comes back to the club, it's going to be difficult for him to fit in. And I don't understand why Pep buys all these players if he's just going to loan them out. That's one problem. And the second problem is that if Pep leaves, we're not sure if the new manager coming in is going to like him, going to play him, because he had that problem at Leverkusen. What's his name? Ten Hag asked for him and got fired. Maybe for that decision, who knows? But I mean, just open your eyes and look at what this boy is doing. Yes, it's Argentina. Yes, it's River Plate, but the ability, the knowledge of the football, for me, it translates everywhere. I don't like all this myth that, can he do all this in the Prem? It's the football. It's the football. There's space. The boy knows space. Look at this, for God's sake. He knows how to play football. You need Jesus Christ. You need this type of player in your team. This type of player that is not afraid of going after people. He's not afraid of retaining the ball in a tight position. Look at how he's destroying people. And the guy at this stage is not even 19 years old. He's not 19 at this stage. So if we're giving him time, like a season and a half to adjust, when we signed him, he would have become a fucking monster. By the time he's good. Yeah, like just that talent. I'll say he's talented. Good will be, when he comes and proves himself, I think it's good. But the talent that we're seeing, we don't see players like, look, you don't see players like this often anymore. And you need a player that you give him the ball and then you're happy you're able to run and move because you'll beat the first person that comes. And that's what Shirky is supposed to be, allegedly. But if you have this guy as well supported in like a free position, Shirky stays out left or out right, whatever. Come on. It's going to be monstrous. He has vision, he has technique, he knows where the ball is, he knows where his teammates are. So, and he's our player. We are not even saying go look for money to buy him. He's already for us. So my fear is that a new manager will come in and I'll not give him a chance. You know, remember, you saw what happened to, what's his name? Van de Beek. Yo.
Sorry. Yeah.
You saw what happened to Van de Beek.
Yes.
Yeah. Which to me is painful because I saw him, I liked him as a player, and I'm like, where is he now? Like, who kidnapped him?
Where is he even? I know he went to, was it Girona?
Yeah, he was in Girona. But exactly, that's a very good question. Where is he? Because the guy just seems like the product, or his situation is the product of a very, very bad circumstance.
Yeah.
Look, his name is not even coming up on Wikipedia on the first page anymore. It's an actor's name that's coming up, right?
Okay, so I was going to say something about this young boy. Probably it's a good thing that it's not Pep that is going to coach him.
Yeah.
Because Pep will just emasculate the young boy and kill every ounce of individualism or individuality or what.
Yeah, but how do you explain Shirky?
Right? He will now be a system player.
But how do you explain Shirky?
Shirky has refused to change.
Yeah.
He even said it himself that Pep is usually very frustrated with him and all.
Yeah.
So
even mentally that'll be stifling you because one, you're conflicted as to whether you want to express yourself or do what your manager tells you because you want to play.
Yes.
But
Pep has changed him a lot this season.
True.
And then I think I saw something that he realized it was better to be playing him than
to be on the bench. Yeah. And the guy has saved us a lot this season.
Boy, who seems to disappear every season now.
Who's that?
Your guy.
Oh, my best friend?
That is always taking maternity leave.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe he's on like child about 7 by now. That fucker. It's true, and he's about to sign a lifetime contract. And it's like, bro, you're not even doing much this season. You know? He had a good run of games, and yes, he went to maternity leave again.
Very tricky player.
No, but for me, the response to that is players like this that are available that give you something different. Right?
Yes.
Players that can come on and make a difference because you don't even know what the boy can do. Let him play. Like we were lucky to see him at the Club World Cup. And the beautiful part of Claudio is that he takes free kick. The only goal he scored for Manchester was the free kick at the Club World Cup. For me, it's like in a team where you have all these big players, you have the courage to stand up and say, let me take this free kick and score it. Like you're the new kid, you know what I mean? Nobody knows you, and he still stood up and took the free kick and scored on such a big stage under those very difficult conditions. For me, it shows his strength, like in mentality, that this guy is actually somebody if you just give him a fucking chance.
Yeah.
Because I've been hyping this guy for like 2 years now, and he's not wearing my shirt. So why?
Well, he's young. That's a good thing. So he'll get his chance, definitely.
Yeah, because like you're correct in saying that Pep is not the person that's going to play him. So if Pep is not the person that's going to play him, why was he signed? Look at that touch. Look at that pass.
Yeah. Because it's not football club.
Okay.
You know the way they sign players to a like predetermined pattern or style of play.
Yeah.
So irrespective of the coach, things will just keep ticking on and on.
And John Stones is leaving. Would you like to sign him?
For what? Injury prone. Go and rest a bit.
I'm like, I was thinking about this Vitor Rice, who is at Girona as well. Let's see how many games he has played this season. Where is Girona in the league, you know? Yeah. Even centre backs, like where do you even find? Wow, he started with a market. Where do you even find centre backs?
Right now?
Yeah. And you got come from Brazil. That's very nice.
You have Kutanov, you have Diaz. Who else? You have the Croatian.
Yeah. Guardiola. Okay, he's been injured. I think that's his problem.
Yeah, he's been injured.
Akanji's out on loan. Ake is still at the club. And I think Akanji is going to leave. Just call it a day and leave. But honestly, a lot will depend on whether Pep stays.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think for the good of the club. I don't know. Because my main thing is, whoever is coming, I want him to play my boy. That's my favorite player at the club. I want him to play him.
Well, the new coach will most likely play him.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe City may feel like they don't really need to spend too much. They can just spend more on the defense. Because honestly, in terms of strengthening, Mahmoud may go, but they can strengthen up front and strengthen at the back. I don't really think they need to do much else. Speaking of strengthening, but honestly, if this my boy right here, becomes available,
relax now. Still has to play the season and all of that. Show himself before he would even be allowed anywhere near the first team.
Who's that? Who?
What's his name? Oh, wait, are you talking about Nico Paz?
Now I'm saying, like, it's not likely that City may want to end that much, but if we're to spend, they should buy this guy.
Yeah.
Then just buy my Nico, 186 centimeters, like just absolute baller, bro. Just do it, man. Jesus, 65 million. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. But spend it, man. What else to do now?
I came into City as a Chelsea reshape. Amongst the top players in the world. There's nothing better to play a game and help the team achieve what they want to achieve.
Let me talk! Come on!
Ja, je helpt me a lot.
It's been the challenge for you. You've had to do it replacing totems of this football club.
We cannot replace him.